Hello and welcome to episode 2 of our Java programming tutorials. I'm just going to copy this package, this tutorial, God, I can't speak, this thingy, mental block, and turn it into episode 2. This project, there we go, and turn it into episode 2. So we just let it. Sorry about this, I forgot to do it, so we'll do it live. I also got rid of the annoying red clicks on my mouse. I forgot I was fiddling around with the settings of my recorder and I forgot to get rid of it. Okay, so here we go, here's episode 2. So I'm just gonna keep doing this. There we go. Okay, so in this tutorial, I'm gonna quickly zoom this. We are going to be doing some basic maths. Everybody loves maths, or math if you're American. So we're just going to be adding numbers in Java and printing them out to the console using our good old-fashioned system.out. Make sure I've got the right one. Okay. So now we're going to introduce some things called variables in Java, such as ints, which are basically numbers. So int num1 equals 10. Can't type today. There we go. So that's num1, which equals 10, as you can see, equals 10. We can also have a int num2, and that can equal 5 maybe. So now we've got two numbers. Notice you can't have two with the same name because Eclipse will try to kill you, because it doesn't know which one you're talking about when you do it. Okay, so now we're going to do int answer equals. It's not how you spell it, is it? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. That's about right. If it's not, oops. Equals num1 plus num2. So now answer equals num1 add num2. So it will equal 15. So see, that's how you can do it in Java. So you can do answer equals means answer is going to be this Java listen to me sort of thing. So now it equals num1 and num2. So add that. And now we can test if that's right by just changing this. Instead of printing out hello world, print out and which I can't spell. I don't know how it's spelled. Okay, so now if we run that, you should get 15. There are 15 printed out to your console in your Eclipse. So that's just basic maths in Java. There's a few things you could also do, such as you could make it so you could do times, which is that. So that should give me 50. Yep. You can divide, which could be 2, I think. Yep. And you can obviously minus, which should give you 5, I think. Yep. So yeah, Java can be used for a calculator. I don't know why you would want to, but obviously another thing we are going to be doing later on is a calculator in Java, just so we can get basic reading from the user and things like that. So yeah. So now we can do some. There's a little of that. We're now going to do some input so we can read what the user is trying to put into the console. That's obviously our first step towards a calculator. So yeah, let me just lock my phone away. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. So now you want to make a scanner. A scanner is done by using scanner S. It doesn't have to be S. It can be anything you want. It's just the name of the scanner. I call it S or scanner, depending on what mood I'm in. Equals new. So we're going to make it equal a new scanner. So equals new scanner. Close that off. Control Shift O to organize your imports in Java in Eclipse, and it will moan about not having anything in here. We have to give it something to scan, basically. And we're going to let it scan the system. So going back to the old system class .in. So that just get it like that. That should work fine. The system.in is the console input stream. So you see where I can't type here because it's not waiting. But where that is there, that would normally let me type if the scanner was looking for something. So that's where you type for scanner to read. And now our first thing just can be just repeating what we put in. So system.out.println you entered space plus and now we want to get well, we want to get S, no S, not string. Sorry if I'm lagging a bit. I'm rendering the episode 1 right now. S.next line. There we go. If we run that, I'll explain how it works in a second when my Yeah, my glitch has been a bit slow. Sorry about this. Ah, there we go. Okay. So now if we enter in, for example, see it's gone green because it's what it's in getting the input. If we enter in high, you entered high. You see, and obviously that's only one time use because we what Java does when it reaches the end of the list, when it gets to the end of this method and says, oh, there's nowhere else for me to go, it just closes the virtual machine, basically. Okay. So next is making it get two numbers, converting them to an int because obviously that's getting letters right now, not ints. We need to make it realize that's a number and treat it as a number. So this is going to be our basic calculator thing. I want to end soon, so I'll go into the next tutorial for a bit more detail. So we'll get a basic scanner, and then we'll go into the next tutorial for adding them together and printing out your result. But you should be able to do that because I just showed you how to do adding numbers in Java. So now we want to do int, capital lowercase, num1 equals integer, capital line integer, dot parseInt s dot next line. Okay, that's basically making num1 equal integer, which is just like a different type of an int. I'll go into more detail of that hopefully in another tutorial. And we're telling it to make this string, which is like text. So this is a string, for example. Hello, YouTube. That's a string. Java won't because it's not anywhere. It's just not. You can't put a string just like that. But that's a string. So yeah. So that's basically saying get the string that we put into the console and turn it into an integer. I think that will crash. That should crash if we don't put an int in. So if we do that, yeah, this gets a number 4 exception, which basically means that's not a number. I can't convert that for you. So yeah, we'll eventually I'll teach you how to like get those exceptions and not just crash instead of like tell the end user, excuse me, I need a number, not a string. Thank you. Okay, now we just do the same for num2. Num2 equals. I'm just copy that actually. It's too lazy. You can just copy and paste that code. There we go. The thing is, scanner.next line will wait until it gets input. So it will hang up that line until it gets a number. It will wait to that line until it gets a number. So it waits. Quite nice. And now we can just do system.out.print ln you entered. And then you can add plus and put it in brackets num1 plus num2 because Java works around function so it uses it will work with brackets. That should work. Okay, you're doing that. 10, 5, 15. Yep, that works. Okay, so I'm going to go now. I will see you in the next video. If you still stick around, we'll be doing a bit more of that. We'll let you say what you want to do. So if you want to times it, if you want to divide it. Okay, so I'll see you then. Goodbye.